Anyway, that is beside the point. Transition to the Minecraft. So, plan of action today. Actually, I'm not even sure what the action of the plan is today. Last stream, and indeed the last time I was on this save, I kind of went through the very brief process. It didn't take too long, but at the same time, you know, it took quite a while. I went through the fairly annoying process of marking out where the sheep field grazing area is gonna be. So we've kind of done that now. I've kind of marked it out. We've kind of marked out where the wall's gonna be. I've also kind of made a few decisions on potentially the wall. I think what I'm gonna do a combination of this here and I think yeah, I don't know. I can't decide. I still, right now, cannot decide. I want to use these bricks, but I just don't think they'll be good enough. Also, it would be those, I didn't stickify them so that they wouldn't change. So, yeah, it would be these ones there. Like that, right? So I don't know what I want. I think the bricks, they're just too red. But I think in the long scheme of things, this is probably going to be better. I don't think I will use this. I don't think this works as well, even though functionally it works. I mean, we can have like the odd little section with the gates and the things in, I guess. But yeah, functionally it's not going to work. So I'm thinking, I am thinking more this. We'll probably go more granite as opposed to bricks though. So there is this here. I'm not reading that message. Also, why is rickrolling still a thing? Like, I remember when it was like funny and hilarious. Like, I don't know, probably 15 years ago, maybe? It's like, it's like someone saying, it's like someone from the 1980s going, "Oh wow, that's groovy, man." Do you know what I mean? Like, what? Huh? Is that really still a thing? Funny and hilarious, like what? Also, hey, welcome in, welcome in. I don't get how. Okay, whatever. But it didn't rickroll me because number one, you need to play Rick Astley's song, and number two, rickrolling is something completely different. It needs to be caught off guard. I need to be caught off guard, and number three, it needs to be a surprise. That was the whole point in rickrolling, and you failed on all three of those accounts, sir. All three. You see, this is what happens when you. Anyway, I need to figure out what I need to be doing today. I've got option number one. We can continue working on the wall. I'm not sure which one I wanted to do. Like I said, it's either, I think I'm just gonna have to build like little sections of it and see which one I like. I don't know. I kind of want to go with the granite. Even though I don't like that style that we've done there, I think these sort of colors are probably going to be the best option in terms of a wall. Have a good stream. I'm going to stream too. Wow. Yeah, okay. Immediately shows what sort of a person you are. Get lost. I don't give a shit. Get out of here. Get out of here, you little... I can't. No, okay. Makes me look bad now. I was going to say cockroach, but I couldn't think of it. He's already gone. I don't care. I don't think the deep, dark, blacker wall is going to work. I don't think the deep dark is going to work. The light grays probably would work, but I kind of want to make this part of the road light gray. So I don't think that's an option that's going to work. So then that means that I want to go with the reds and the dulls and the things like that, right? So I'm kind of looking here. I don't think the mud bricks are going to work, but I am thinking about maybe utilizing some jungle wood in this, and I think that could look pretty good. I think the jungle wood works quite well with the copper on a different level, on the multiple levels and stuff like that. The reds of the bricks are slightly too bright, but that being said, that means that we've got like kind of a different feel to it, I guess. I don't know. We've also potentially... Hey, Discount, how's it going? We've also potentially got this... yeah, people are messaging me. We've also got this kind of red that we could use with the mangrove wood, right? And I think that would probably make these bits blend in a little bit more with the granite. Maybe. I'm not sure. There's also potentially mushroom. So we could go more browns, right? So I guess there's another option here. We could go like the browny, mushroomy colors for a wall. So yeah, I don't know. So that's option number one, is to kind of like figure out what this wall is doing, build a template, and then potentially just build the wall, right? Hope things are good with you. Yeah, they're really good with me, thank you. I've had a really good day, really good week actually. I was a bit stressed yesterday. Work was very, very busy. We were a member of staff down, and you know, the NHS, they don't cancel out appointments when you're a member of staff down. You just have to fucking deal with it. So we had to deal with it. But no, I mean, seriously though, like I've had a good week, so I'm good. So that's option number one. Option number two, I guess, more decoration stuff. I feel like option number two is going to be a little bit more painful. I'm going to say option number two is to decorate the hallway here and the upstairs rooms, figure out what's going in those upstairs rooms, which would then complete the this part of the, like this whole house on the interior. Obviously we still have the exterior to do, which I feel like that's kind of like my downfall, is exterior parts of the builds. It always takes me a long time, but I don't want to work on this until I've finalized, which is now going to be option number three, this pathway here. The reason why this pathway is important is because the path needs to blend the interior of this to the interior of this, right? So it needs to be able to break up the natural boringness of the torch span, and it needs to implement the pathway in such a way that it isn't taking away from the actual builds that we've got going on, right? It's got to supplement it. It's got to make it look interesting, but not like take away. So that's option number three, is the pathway. Talking of pathways, that brings me to option number 5. We need to connect this part of the tunnel here up to our main underground, right? So that's going to be option number 5. That would literally be a matter of just mining out things today, just because they don't actually connect. When I originally put this house here, I thought there were tunnels that did connect up to each other, so that I wouldn't have to do too much like digging and things like that. That being said, I'm fairly sure that I'm fairly certain I could probably get this tunnel made fairly quickly. I'm not going to be able to decorate it and stuff, but actually, no, maybe that's something that we could do. And the actual tunnel itself, minus the work woes, yeah, it is what it is. The actual tunnel itself will probably come out here, right? And then the bee farm itself would be in this tunnel. Right, it'll be somewhere in here. We'll have like the big bee farm. So that is option number 4, I think. Option number 5, something that also needs doing, village zombification. We need to work out where exactly all the individual components for the village zombifying machine is going to be, and we need to make it work, I guess. Maybe come up with like a template of different devices and then make it look good. So that would be option number 5. So just to recap, option number 1, sheep. Option number 2, interior of bee farm. Option number 3, exterior of pathways. Option number 4, secret hidden tunnel from bee farm to here. Option number 5, the villager stuff. So those are the 5 options. What do you guys want me to do today? And I'm not gonna lie, I do much prefer you guys picking what we're doing. Oh yeah, just delete them. I don't know them. It's fine. They popped in, tried to advertise their channel, tried to be funny, and then yeah, you know, I told them to fuck off. So they've kindly gone away now, and I ignored them. It's fine. It's probably some 12-year-old that's like, you know, thinks they're funny. They think they've got, you know, something cool going on. It's just easier just to ignore them and just move on with your life. So it's just like, yeah, whatever. I don't really care. I have 0 interest in what they want to offer. Planting all of the... Do you know what I really like? Manually doing this farm, which is weird. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, it's just a matter of Minecraft troll finds a Minecraft streamer and does troll. Yeah, but not very good trolling, so streamer like pretty much hits back at them because, you know, streamer is hilarious and brilliant and intelligent, and then they get all mardy and tell me to fuck off. I think I summed up that situation incredibly well there. Minecraft does seem to attract a lot of them. I think it's the sheer nature of the fact that it is a kids game, right? So you're gonna get kids around, which is fine. You're gonna get children around, or adults who pretend to be children. It's kind of like, I think what is worse than Minecraft, like for trolls, football. I think I generally believe that football is worse than Minecraft, and that's because more people play football, watch football, you know, support football than they play Minecraft. So with more people, you get competition, you get, you know, arrogance, and you bring out the dregs of society. And Minecraft is just a bigger game, I guess. You've never been interested in football. I am interested in football. I do actually quite like it. That being said, I'm not like a massive fan. So I couldn't tell you like the names of the players. I couldn't tell you, for instance, like the managers of the teams and things like that. I couldn't even tell you every single team that was in the Premier League, for instance. But I do have a casual following for it, and I will look up the results of, say, my local team, Nottingham Forest. And I'll kind of like see what they're doing, where they're going, and, you know. But that's more because my granddad was a big football fan. I prefer the sport as opposed to the players. And this was something that my granddad always used to teach me. It was the fact that football is genuinely really like a very great game. It's the players, the fans, and the money behind it that makes it so shit. Like the over commercialization. So, like, he was a huge football fan. And he always went by the mantra of football's a gentleman's sport played by toe rags, whereas rugby is a toe rag sport played by gentlemen. Nowadays, I think it's more the fact that both sports are played by toe rags. It's just that there isn't as much money behind rugby as what there is football. But even so, like, you don't... Yeah, no, actually, no. But yeah. Saw the World Cup in the pub once, and that was kind of cool atmosphere, enjoying the match with a pint, but that's about it. Look, yeah, it's those sort of events, like World Cup events, that can be pretty fun. And you can really bring people together with sport in general. I don't think that football is necessarily unique in this, but it does happen. You can bring people together with football, absolutely. You know, hardships and whatever can be put to one side for 90 minutes whilst two teams play against each other. But unfortunately, football has those followers that kind of ruin it for the majority. So yeah, a little bit annoying, but it does. It personally, it puts me off the game. It puts me off the game when you hear about. You know, like, the Leicester fans put in jail for starting a fight in a bar and, like, hurting a child and his granddad. It's like, fuck off, you know? Go away. Like, no, nothing should... I mean, you're always going to get the dregs of society like that anywhere. Like, they're just using the football as an excuse, right? So, it's not necessarily the game's fault. The fault is in the people. Which I guess is mankind, as a general rule. But then you could also say the opposite, right? Like, some of the best things, it's not because of, like, one particular thing, it's about the people that have helped shape that thing. Yeah, any excuse kind of person, exactly. Oh, I've got so much junk lying around everywhere. You know, at some point I do need to do like a proper storage room. I'm tempted to do it here, but I don't think this is going to be a big enough area for what I want to do. So that leaves me with, like, down there, like a proper big Google machine storage unit just there. That would be massive kind of thing. And all you have to do is throw like one item of what you want into the system, and then the system would just like bring you a shulker box of that item. That would be cool. That would generally be really cool. You could do every single item, every variant of the item in the game in shulkers in that. Like, it would take ages to set up, but like a genuine Google system like that, and I could place it right there. The problem is, don't know where I'm going to start with that sort of a thing. Not sure you have enough space for that. Well, the beauty with putting it here, there, is that obviously you would dig it into the mountain, right? So you would dig it out. I mean, and I'm talking like all of this cavern, like all of this area, that sort of thing. Every item in the game, though, maybe not. Maybe not every item in the game. I don't know. I don't know. I want some form of like storage system, though, like a proper storage system that actually works. But my problem is, I just pick up all this junk and I never throw it out. Even the rotten flesh, I never throw out that. I never throw it out. I just end up with, like, junk. Built Tango's a few times. Tango's storage system. What is Tango's storage system like? What does he do? So I've done a few different types of storage systems now. I've done the generic standard one. Every chest is for a specific different item kind of thing. I've done that one quite a few times. But yeah, what happens? What does Tango's system do? What's special about his? Because I feel like if it's Tango's probably got some interesting way of like sorting something or coders. Multiply items, but in stacks. Stacks get filled. Back end is hoppers and droppers chained. Okay. Wait a sec. Oh, okay. For a second there I was like, where are all the villagers gone? But they're still there. Nice U-shape, so easy to get in and access everything. Okay. So you mean like a chest like that, right? So a chest, so it's kind of say like this, right? Where you've got, say, in one chest you've got jungle logs, dog coat logs, and so on and so forth, or like up to 5 items, and then the hoppers fill those items up, and then whenever you take out of it, you always leave like 1 item in there. Is that kind of like how he does it? Like something like this, and then it just feeds into it. Yep, so you do single item in every slot. Yeah, okay, makes sense. And then it just like finds the different slots, and then you can like kind of order it kind of like this. To be fair, I am tempted to do something like that. I'm tempted to do something like that, because that's how I've been playing on this world so far. Like, but my problem is that I'm getting to the point now where I can probably start doing like shulker boxes worth of stone, shulker boxes worth of like andesite, that sort of thing, right? So now, I don't know. I'm not quite there yet, actually. Yeah, so maybe Tango's kind of sorting system would probably do better for me. Okay, so what are we doing today then, chat? This is your final call. Option number 1, work on the wall for the sheep. Option number 2 is the path. Option number 3 is the interior here. Option number 4 is the path, underground path. And option number 5 is work with the villagers. Maybe some deep storage for common items that end up with lots of stacks. Not a bad idea. Yeah, not a bad idea, honestly. Like, you could connect the two up together, so you just have a general input. All your complicated items, like all the different variants of this and all the different variants of this, can go into the complicated storage. And then for the generic stone, cobblestone kind of things, that would go into your deep storage, and probably deep slate, actually. Cobble deep slate, because I get a lot of that. No, don't explode. Oh, you dick. I couldn't jump back in time. Now I've got a hole. And a zombie. So what are we doing, chat? Because I'm legitimately, I don't know what I want to do. I mean, we could just start gathering resources for like all sorts of stuff. Maybe, well, I mean, first off, okay, so I am kind of looking at this because we worked on this last stream. However, I also was like, at the beginning of last stream, I was like really excited to do the villager stuff because I had it like all planned out in my head. But because we didn't do that, because you guys didn't want me to do that, you wanted me to do the wall and the terraforming over there. We did that. Now I'm kind of like concentrating on that a little bit. So I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I want to do. I've got too many ideas in my head. And not enough time to implement them all. Here, just while I'm waiting for you guys, I'm gonna go and do some boring stuff like trading with emeralds. I don't want to work on the storage system today. Storage system sound like it's just gonna be complicated. I need to design that from the root up if I'm gonna do a storage system. I would like to do one of my own custom design because I kind of understand how sorting systems work a little bit better. Like I kind of understand the mechanics of the game a lot more than when I've done sorting systems in the past. So I'd like to kind of like figure out my own design for something. What? I don't. Random number. That didn't work. Unexpected end of input. That's like my brain. I can't decide. You've lost. I'm looking in it. You haven't ended the sequence. Times by a length. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Math.floor, math.random. I can't see the error there. Have you got it? Oh, you need to edit. So it's edit com. You missed a what's it? Oh yeah, for the 5. Yeah, I see it. You missed it for the 5. You need to do edit com, I think. No? Maybe just edit. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Four. I can't remember what option number 4 was. That was the tunnel, right? That was the tunnel. Let's go and do the tunnel. Let's go and do the tunnel. Okay, how are we going to do the tunnel? Nor can I, to be honest. Okay, so the tunnel. Let's go and have a look. So I think what I need to do, first off, I want to figure out the height of this. So this is 87 on the y-axis. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take a screenshot of all of this right there. Oh, I think I broke it. I heard it break. I didn't break it, it's fine, it's fixed itself. Okay, so I've got my screenshot. Then I need to kind of like naturally get myself to that point via mining. And I don't want to do it in like a straight line, but I think I probably will, and then we'll kind of like cut out the corners or add corners, that sort of thing. So this is 60. So this actually goes down though, right? So we're actually going down here. And then I will need to widen all of this out. But I think the thing that I want to do first is kind of get to the position where I was before. And then we'll just kind of maybe get underneath it and then do a spiral staircase or something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll do something that looks good. And then I'll widen everything out and I'll make the tunnel look good. Screenshots. Where are we at? Because I did the screenshot. Okay, so I need to be at -49, which if I go in this direction, I'm actually increasing on the negative axis. So from here, that goes up. We also need to be... I'm very close to it. Yeah, I need to go in this sort of a direction from here, kind of thing. So -49? Oh, okay, so this whole tunnel here is actually already really close to where I want to be. Like, this tunnel here is actually ridiculously close. We need to go in that direction, though, with that tunnel. So now I'm wondering... if there was another thing over here. No, there isn't. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm pretty sure it's this way. Aha. This might be the way I want to kind of go. Maybe? No. Maybe. Maybe not. So this is going too far west. We need to go here and head towards the south by like 50 blocks or something. So it's going to be quite a long tunnel. So this is what I'm going to do first. I'm actually going to block off this path and leave like a door so that I know that there is a way out of here if I wanted to go down that path, and then we're going to start mining, right? So I'm going to take these. I'm actually going to fill up the basin here as well. So I realize before I even start digging, I'm placing blocks, which is probably not the most intuitive thing in the world. But it'll make sense in the long run, I think. Can hear someone opening a gate next door. I am going to also cover this up, and I have no stone left. Of course I don't. Is this... this actually legitimately might be the only stone I've got left, actually, in the whole world. But that's definitely going to change soon. Yeah, so I'm going to completely block this off. Just because I don't think it's going to be useful anyway. It doesn't really go anywhere, for one. And eventually I will, like, redecorate this entire area kind of thing so that it's easier to traverse. But for the time being, I'm going to start, like, kind of just working away at this. And I am going to create a doorway that isn't an actual doorway, and that'll just block off this. Right. Because of course at some point I need to kind of like terraform the entrance to the cow farm as well. Okay, so we've got that little doorway there. Actually, no, I'm gonna block it off from here, actually. So that's where the doorway is. Okay, which means that this whole section is fine. I will need the what's it's open. And while I'm doing this, it's gonna look bad to begin with, but I just want to link them up first. So if it is 87, negative 49, so that's in this direction. And I really don't want to go in too much of like a straight line kind of thing, so I'm going to add like turns and things and all sorts of stuff into this. And if it gets to the point where... Do you know what I want to do though? If it gets to the point where it's feeling very samey or whatever, maybe we... Here's the really drastic thing, maybe we mine it out with TNT. Sounds ridiculous, but makes a lot of sense in my head, okay? Here, let's just start throwing... you know what I really want to do? I want to get rid of all those sticks that I've got in my inventory. So let's go and sell those to the emeralds. For the emeralds. Will you... Restart? Yes. Great stuff. Okay, I think I'm gonna go and use my emeralds real quick. Not my emeralds, my I know what I mean. Levels, because I've leveled up to level 30. So let's go and see what we can get with our level 30 enchant. It looks like it was going to be a diamond axe. Efficiency. Yeah. Do I already have efficiency 5? I do, so this is for a spare axe, because I've been wanting to do a spare axe for a while, you know. It's always a good thing to have, like, 2 axes on the go. So we can get knockback 2, which is useless. Knockback 2, which is useless. Fire protection 3, which is meh. Blast protection 4, which is useless. Look of the Sea 2, which I believe we've already got. Knockback 2, which is useless. Efficiency 4 again. So you could actually get from that an efficiency 5. Well, I've got an wait, hold on. I've got an efficiency 5 book there. So all we need is mending, and then we can turn that into like a good secondary axe. And unbreaking. Unbreaking is the hard one. Something that I don't have here to check about is the bow, so let's go and get a bow real quick. Think I've got one up here? No? No bows. I do have a crossbow. We can make a bow. 1, 2, 3. Rest of the sticks can go away. Yeah, I don't think any of these are really worth the enchantment anyway, but Power 5, so we can get a secondary Power 5 bow, so that means that we can get, you know, a backup bow. So I'll probably go with the backup bow on that one. I'll just put all of my other junk away. Because I can combine those two. I'll put those with that so I know which one that is. We can put those back. It's still got silk touches there. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Well, I've got 18 levels now, so should have waited a little bit, but that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. All right, let's continue what we were doing. I am going to have the F3 stuff on for this, just to be sure that I am actually going in the correct direction. Now, I also need to be careful because I don't want to hit the any of my farms. Oh, there's a tunnel here, isn't there? Oh, yeah, there is. There's a cave. If I can hit the cave, it might go in the right direction, which would mean less mining, and it would look natural. A little bit lower, maybe. There it is. I think it was right below me the entire time. Okay, so we've got a little cave going on here. This is a cave that I've not explored as well. Interesting. So this is going in the right direction. Look at this. Okay, so there is actually I want to know how far this goes. Okay, so this bit might have to be chopped up. Okay, so I kind of hope that this might be the case. Like, I'll be able to find like a natural cave that goes to where I wanted to go. Gonna widen this out as well. Okay, so this part of the cave is gonna get blocked off there, because we don't need it. I do want the copper, thinking about it, actually. So any copper veins that we come across, I do want to get. Hey, Buzz, how's it going, my dude? Now, I do kind of like the fact that I've opened that up to like having a big ceiling and stuff now. A little bit extra headroom kind of thing. And it's looking natural-ish. Like it opens up a little bit more. We can maybe like push it out here a bit too, to really give it like that depth. Chill cleaning. Do you know what? I needed to be chill cleaning today as well, and I didn't. I was supposed to be like working on D&D stuff as well. Oh dear. It's going to be a lot of clutch stuff tomorrow morning, getting all of D&D ready. Fortunately though, like, the party haven't really done a lot of the pre-made prep work I did a while ago. So I've still got like stuff that I don't need to write ready. But I also have a feeling that we're getting to a point where big storylines are about to start, or maybe not necessarily start, but like we've got a lot of storyline that we haven't got to because we've been doing side quests for a while, right? But so I have a feeling we're going to get back to the main storyline at some point soon. So I do need to start thinking about that. Maybe I'll be dead by then. You won't be joining us on the main storyline. That's just not the way it works. What will happen to your character? Who knows? It's entirely up to you, really. Like, you guys. But, yeah, no. Your character's not going to be able to join us. He was never a full-fledged character that would join us anyway. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. Before any of the main storyline stuff kicks off. Yeah, I think so. You might be there for like a little bit of it. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. It's a little bit difficult to sum up because it's a little bit difficult for me to kind of come around with like things like that because I wasn't planning on, well, number one, I wasn't planning on having your character as a character anyway. And then number two, like, I didn't think that he was going to last longer than last session, but he did. And I'm glad he has because I quite like Leochorus, especially the way that we left Leochorus last session. That was brilliant. So I don't know, like I guess it's the DM's prerogative to kind of set the story and set the scene, but if he railroads themselves into certain ideas and things, then you're going to lose out. Like the little things, like Leochorus slicing a head off a goblin, which was just brilliant. Okay, so this is all looking very natural at the moment, so this is good. It does continue on here. I'm probably going to expand this entire room out like to this size kind of thing. So this whole walkway is going to be that size, so it's not going to look as bad. I want to explore these caves, so let's go and explore these caves. And then we'll continue work on where we're going. Just so that we can, number one, light everything up. Number two, mine out all of the copper, which I would like. Thank you. Good building blocks. Be great for the wall. And then number three, block off any tunnels that kind of don't go anywhere interesting. Which will probably be the majority of the tunnels, to be fair. Like, all of this is just uninteresting drivel at the end of the day. So we will block this entire route off. To be found maybe at another point. I don't know, we'll see. Don't need the coal, actually. Alright, maybe then I'll be dead. Wait, chill cleaning. Are we there? But 3 hours in my doorbell may ring, and I have to go greet some people for a few minutes. Shouldn't take long. Maybe I'll be dead by then. I see. Okay, yes, I completely misread what you said. That's fine. It's fine. I do that a lot. I don't read things. Don't worry about it. It's okay. I've got this whole stream under control. I know exactly what I'm doing half the time. So yeah, I'm going to put a little bit of a wall in here then, just to clear out that area so that we don't get lost down that tunnel at any point, even though you probably wouldn't, but still. There we go. That's one part of the tunnel closed off. I am going to fill in this little bit here so that we're not needlessly going down as well. Thing is, we don't even have this linking up to where I want it to link up to yet. So before I start making it look too pretty, we should probably do that. Now, other ways that I want to kind of like explore. Let's go down here first, and then we'll kind of see if it leads to anything. If it leads to the slates, I might keep it. Where? This is all places I've been before. Probably stop there because I couldn't be able to navigate the lava. Oh, I see. Deep slate. I'm gonna get lost. I'm gonna get lost. There's so much stuff that I haven't... There's so much stuff that I haven't lit up, and it's very depressing. There's another torch here, but then there's like another little tunnel that connects up here. But then there's another torch like right above me, so this is like just a small little area that we've just not... So what am I working on? I'm working on a connection tunnel from my main base, my underground part of the base where I've got all my farms, to the brand new bee farm, beekeeper's cottage, like the underground tunnel that I put in, the underground door, secret passageway. So I'm trying to link up my secret passageway to the bee farm, but I've kind of semi got lost here actually, because there's quite a lot of tunnels and networks and things, and I generally thought that the tunnels and networks all linked up with each other, but they're not. They kind of like run parallel to each other. So I just like keep randomly finding tunnels that I've been in before, right? So this is my main base. This is my tunnel, and I want to link this up to about 50 blocks in that direction. Now, I've just kind of poked a hole in here. We've gone in this direction, so this is all I've done so far. And then we've got to here. And all of this tunnel, this network here is what we've kind of found today, but it's already got torches down. So this is one of the parallel tunnels that runs along underneath my base. And I don't know which one it is. And I'm getting a little bit turned around, so it's just a matter of like rinse repeating. Also mining out the copper when I see it, because I like copper. I can't help myself. I want to build more with copper. However, it's not necessarily the palette that I'm best at. So it's more a matter, like what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to make this well, the tunnel kind of work makes sense kind of thing. Probably block off bits of it. So I think the best option is just to place down a little road here going in this direction. And then maybe leave that open and we'll just like have like a railing that stops us from falling down, or maybe an access panel. And then we can utilize that to get as a secondary way to get down into the deep slate if we wanted to, kind of thing. Part of an escape tunnel. Yeah, kind of. Yeah. I guess so. I guess they are kind of escape tunnels, aren't they? So the lore of my save is there is this pre-industrial society that live on the surface. But underground, it is controlled by people of immense technology. But it's all hidden away. So unless you actually know how to access this underground industrial society kind of thing, you're not getting in. Which is why like for every build I've got, we have like these super secret tunnels or super secret entrances that bring us into the underground. So I have a feeling I semi-know where we are. So yeah, basically that's what we're working on. I know where we are. I did that not that long ago. Oh, how do I get to where I want to be though? From here. Okay, I'm getting rid of it. I know it's a lava source, but lava is an infinite resource these days, so we're okay. Is it this way? No. Seems like you need a network underground there. It's not necessarily something that I have ruled out. However, I think this is the wrong tunnel network. Because if I break these blocks here, we come out right next to the... come out right next to where we want to be, but not where we want to be. I can hear the cat. Wait, I can see redstone. I found it. Aha! I found it. Perfect. Okay, so this is where we need to be. This is the super secret tunnel. It was the cat that helped. And this needs to connect up with this over here. Oh no, I've lost it. Oh, because I got rid of the lava, I need to put the torches down here. Are they lurking in the shadows? Sure, no worries, man. No, didn't mean that. Still didn't mean that. There we go. Well, it can't have been this way, right? No, I don't think it was. God damn it. Okay, we'll have to exit via the... Oh, dude, this is... I don't know these tunnels well enough. I think that's my biggest issue, is the fact that I don't know these tunnels. The only way I knew that I was in the right place was because of the dirt pillar I remember putting down the other day. So I get rid of the dirt pillar so that I get even more lost. Well, eventually all this dirt will come out anyway, because I will repurpose it. I can't tell. I just, it's so much the same around here. It's the dirt that's throwing me. Like, there's no features. I can't. It's gotta be in this direction. I can hear the cat again, so that's good. Okay, so I really need to work on making this a little bit more obvious from the outside. All of this needs to be closed off, so this is where the dirt pillar comes out, right? Let's work on this section. Let's turn that off. Yeah, all of this dirt will come out eventually anyway, and it will all look a little bit more decent. So I'm tempted to close off a lot of the paths for the time being. Like all the different branches and arches, because otherwise it's just going to throw me. And we'll kind of like do what I did here, like create a little bit of a doorway, but don't make it too obvious kind of thing. So we can still access those areas if we wanted to, but it's not the main focus. And like this sort of a thing, whereas don't make it obvious. Okay, let's just continue kind of carving bits and bobs away from this. Where does this bit come out? Okay, so this does turn into a bit more of a path. Oh, right. I see. So really, I'm thinking maybe we do want to just like kind of walk it around this way. Because that's where the dirt pillar is. We need to get on top of there if we did that. Now, I feel like if we're here, we may as well link it up. And bring it round this way. To there. Decisions. This is the hard bit now, because we've got quite a lot of vertical movement to make. We've got quite a lot of vertical movement to make, and not a lot of horizontal. And then you've also got like areas like that which we just don't want to touch kind of thing, you know what I mean? All these other tunnels that we kind of want to block off. I'm going to get rid of all of the dirt that I can see. I think that's going to be my next... Ugh. No, I hit my head on a rock. There we go. So I'm wondering if I can connect up to that there. Kind of like snake it round and bring it round in this kind of a fashion. To create like a staircase, maybe. And then just like block this bit off entirely. Which isn't going to help me right this second. But that is an option, right? So we want to connect it up with that there. Have this bit part of the wall. So block this off. So I'm blocking things off so that we can dig out a better route. That's kind of my thought process behind all of this. There we go. And then linking it in here, right? So then that means that you've got like kind of this straighter path. We can maybe still leave that open, but we don't need it open, right? Like we don't need all of these different tunnels because they don't go anywhere. They're all a bit useless. And it's just better if we kind of close it off, make it look a little bit nicer in the process. Talking about looking a little bit nicer, one of the next things I kind of want to do is just get rid of all of this dirt. It's just not worth it. And I think it makes it more difficult to traverse around as well. Probably not. Okay, so that's got rid of the dirt, which is so much nicer. Not this part of the dirt. We shall... Yeah, and then the roof would not be dirt either. That's going to be unique. There we go. I'm also going to extend out a little bit more in like all kind of directions with these a little bit. just so that we are making, like, I'm shaping it. That's kind of what I'm doing at the moment now. I'm kind of like getting my shape in. There we go. Just widen it out a little bit more as well. I do like picking up all of the stone though off the ground, because it is definitely something that I'm going to use at some point. Well, not definitely, but there's high probability that we're going to be using a lot of stone anyway. Okay, so that kind of gives me a good kind of workaround there. It's not 100%, obviously. We've still got like this kind of opening there to get us down here if we wanted to go down this way and, you know, explore the caves a little bit more, but the honest answer is there's nothing in the caves anymore. Like, there's nothing really to get. I've kind of like pillaged it. And the bits that I haven't pillaged, it's probably not worth it. I mean, yeah. Now then, now we've got to get from here, this kind of plateau that we've created, to the actual door itself, which is a bit more tricky, I have a feeling. Well, I have a feeling that the staircase should kind of like be very narrow into like, and then open up into the tunnel, maybe. We've also got to be able to incorporate that button somewhere into it. And then I've got the question of, do I want to show off the redstone, or do we want to hide the redstone behind a wall? Of which I kind of want to show it off, but at the same time, I don't think it quite works out. So maybe we do need to like, or maybe we can show off bits of it. Maybe we can have it like behind glass or something. And then of course we have to make sure that the button works, functions. We've got to be able to reach the button. So I probably would move that button. To be honest, probably move it like down here. Hit it here. Bang, triggers it. Climb up the rest of the... Okay, so this is interesting. Spiraling staircase. I think I can do it. I think I need to push this out in this direction maybe. Maybe all we need to do to trigger the button, actually... Well, the problem is that the closer we have the button to the device, right, the more annoying it's going to be, because we're going to be just like, hit the button, then we stand there and it doesn't open, because it does have a delay, right? Like, And that's because we hit the button here, we open this door, we close this door, and then it opens, right? So, like, there's got to be a delay on the other side because it's all, like, the same operating... Oops. Ah! Right, that's it. 1, 2... Something I need to do. I mean, we're gonna have to build on top of the dirt, so the dirt won't be there. I'm kind of just eyeballing this. I want it to kind of like thicken out as I get closer here. And like I said, a little bit of a spiraling staircase wouldn't go amiss. But I've also got to be aware that that button needs to be available for me to hit. So I could probably like rig up a system there, here, and just... redstone torch system maybe, but then it's not going to be on a button pulse. Redstone signals can go up through the slabs, right? So yeah, I could just do hit the button on the slab and then just have a repeater coming out of it, and then it goes into the whatever. Yeah, it's fine. But temporarily, we do have a connection to our own devices here. Now this bit here, I'm gonna get blocking off because we don't want it. And all of that dirt needs to go too. I don't want the dirt anywhere. All of that can go. I don't want it. Slab stairs or a torch tower going up. Torch tower going up. I don't know how I could turn that into a pulse because it's got to be a pulse the same length as a button. But yeah, slab stairs is that would be fine. I could easily do that. Kind of lurking, getting dinner prepped. I got you. Oh wait, no, you can do it with torches. You could do a oh yeah, that's actually really easy. You could do a torch staircase. I'm an idiot. Because it's just like a continuous T flip-flop, right? This is why I don't do redstone on stream. Oh my god, I got so much dirt now. I nearly got a stack of copper ore there. That's not bad. Okay, so yeah, redstone, torches. So this is what Discount's talking about, right? Just so we're clear. There's your input. You've got torch 1, torch 2, torch 3. I mean, dead simple, right? And then torch 4, you hit a button there, which I don't have any buttons. I got a button. We hit a button here, that torch gets turned on, right? And it gets turned on for the length of the button. The problem with this design is that you've got 1 tick delay, 2, 3, 4 ticks of delay there. So if you'll notice, that redstone torch turns on a fraction earlier than this one, and we can kind of show you the differences, and they'll turn off like simultaneously as well. We can show you the differences with some redstone lamps. So if I do that and this there, nice and simple, right? You can see the difference here. If I hit this button, that one turns on first and then turns off, and that one turns on and then turns off, right? Does that make sense? Just curious. Is that one also? Oh, okay, yeah, no, those two are linked regardless, because this is powering that, which is powering that. I see. So yeah, there is a disadvantage with that, is the fact that, you know, that one turns on, then that one turns on, then that one turns on. But when it turns off, those two turn off together. How does that work? Because there's a delay going into that, but as soon as this one receives the power, it doesn't hold for the delay, it just turns itself off, right? So that one turns on, has a 1 tick delay going into there, but then, yeah, okay, that makes sense. But yeah. So that's what our discount is talking about. We could do that. We could do this sort of a system. And hide the redstone. I'm going to leave that there just for the time being. I've got phantoms. Got you. Did I get any membrane out of that? I only got 2. Also lurking because you're getting dinner, perhaps. Oh, don't talk about dinner. Don't talk about dinner. Sorry, bear with me one sec. Bear with me. Anyway. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do, because I don't want to continue with this tunnel. The tunnel's, you know, at least it's connected now, right? I don't want to decorate the tunnel today. I don't know if I want to play Minecraft, actually. I'm feeling a little bit uninspired by Minecraft right now. I don't know what else I want to do. So, this might be a very short stream. We could work on this. I don't want to continue work on this tunnel. It's not exactly the most... not exactly the most entertaining thing I've done. This feels like the sort of thing that I should do while I'm off stream, honestly. I guess we can work on the redstone here, and then we'll figure out exactly where the button is going to be. So, maybe have the button like here, hit the button, go up these stairs, like actually have stairs here, and then go through. Yeah, why not? Let's do that. I've got the wool. Actually, let's just go and do that. Let's go and do that. Let's go and just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Okay? Right. I don't need the lights for this, but I do have the torches and everything, so we may as well. Where? Is it? Oh, I see. He's hiding from me. Die! Get off of my house! Spiders don't belong on my house. That's not what I designed it for. Designed it for bees, damn it. Okay. Right, okay, so that works. So now I just want a way of turning that off, and we can have like the button here and then like just kind of do this kind of thing, right? Now, obviously, this button here, so we'll put the button, say, there, right? Nice and simple. We'll do that, and then we'll do that. Now, do I want to make this button a little bit more obvious, actually? Maybe I do. Whoops. Pretty sure that's going to stay open now, isn't it? Yeah. Or do I want to make it less obvious? Should we make it less? Let's make it less obvious. Let's make it less obvious. So then you see it here, Hit the button. It opens. Might have to put an extra delay on that maybe. Just for that. Yeah. Maybe. I mean, why not? So then if that's the case, I want to be able to make this whole transition faster kind of thing. Also, I'm getting rid of all of that. Alright, let's make the transition faster, because that does take a minute. So let's find. We've got some dark oak here. We've got some dark oak stairs. Let's get lots of dark oak stairs, and actually some dark oak slabs too. No, we got the planks. We're fine. The great thing is it doesn't have to be dark oak. It can be any sort of stairs, actually, that go into this. But I do like the dark oak. Now, we've got 1, 2, 3, and then I think it needs to be flat, right? Maybe not there. See if that works. Yeah, I like that. You know what? Fine. It's fine. No. And then the rest, like all of this bit here, this going down into there needs to be a lot shallower, I believe. I just need to make that shallower just so that we can get up here with ease. Perfect. It gives us plenty of time. Wait a sec. Hold the phone. So, now I'm thinking, and I've got a dastardly plan. Also, I just realized, probably should have done what I want to do with this earlier rather than later, but we can always poke a hole over there. This section here, where we've got all the space, this is where the bee farm's going to be. This is the bee farm, and then this is the exit down into the other rest of the tunnels. Now it makes sense. Aha! So that means that we can create a bit more of a complicated staircase going around like this into the bee farm here. Can I hear the cat from here? Because I don't want to be able to hear the bees. Let's do an experiment. I believe I've got bees in here, right? So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get the grey. I'm actually going to take down the bees that are already out here as well, just so that I don't get mixed readings, false readings. The funny thing is, the really funny thing is, so the tunnel is here, the secret passageway. It goes down in this direction, goes down in this direction, then goes over to here. There was literally a tunnel right over there that I could have linked up to, like right here. Could have linked it up there, but I didn't. I've gone like the long way around, but I like that. I like the fact that I've gone the long way around, because then that kind of gives this whole feeling of an interconnected woven tunnels rather than man-made tunnels, if that makes sense. I don't want them to be man-made tunnels. I want them to feel like they are natural tunnels that advanced people have kind of utilized. So I would like, while they're all asleep, I'm actually gonna do that. I'm actually gonna take all of this down, because I know how to rebuild this. Famous last words. Oh my goodness, that's so many. I need that. Yeah, so I will take this down just for the time being, and hopefully there we go. Okay, so I mean, I've still got like a ridiculous amount of items in there, but that's okay. That will kind of get filtered through eventually, I believe. Okay, so this is what I want to go and test. There's no bees up here anymore that we can hear, so let's go and put some bees down in like kind of a glass box, right? So the bees cannot escape and just fly everywhere. And I want to know if I can hear the bees from the above ground. So here is the option, and this is 54, so it's only 73. 1, 2, 3, right? And I'm just gonna do this, and this, right? That will mean that the bees will pop out every once in a while. And actually, I might even like give them something to do here, so that we've got a little bit of dirt there. I believe there's bees in that, right? I don't know how to know, like, it says honey level 0, so maybe there isn't bees in it. There is kind of a way to find out. Oh no, I can't. I was gonna say we could harvest it, but we can't harvest it because there's no. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave that there, and I want to do a little bit of testing to see whether or not I can hear the bees. So, wait. Uh, 54,126. 54,126. That's kind of the what I need to remember. 54,126. I don't have a bed here? Where's my bed gone? Oh, of course we're going to hear the bees. We would hear bees anyway, because there's going to be bees like here anyway. So it's 54. And 126, so it's like kind of over here. It's actually like right there kind of thing. I want to know if we can hear the bees. It's actually like right here. Pretty much identically where I am, right? Want to know if I can hear the bees. I can hear the cat. Don't know if I can hear the bees. So we might have to wait until morning. So let's go and sleep. Don't know where the bed's gone. I think I might have placed it over here. I did. And we're just going to wait, and we're just going to see. I'll wait through the whole day if I have to, so that's like 10 minutes. So it's going to be very noisy if we can hear the bees. So that means that they need to go lower. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna want quite a complicated bee farm. We already know how to do it. I need a way of restocking the glass, a way of being able to easily make the honey blocks, and then like kind of a semi-storage system. Yeah, I need to be able to restock the glass and the shears. And a maintenance hatch would be good. I can't hear any bees though. But then do you know the issue that I've got with that is that potentially I put down a hive that doesn't contain bees. So we should probably go and check, make sure that there are bees in here. Wait. Okay, there's definitely bees in there because you can hear it buzzing, right? There it is. Okay, so there's definitely a bee. There's multiple. What am I doing? Maybe I want this on a trigger system so that I don't have to hit the button every time. Which might require more tripwire hook. I cannot hear the bees, so I think the bees are at a good level. Where they are. Okay. Ooh. I'm getting tired already. Like, I know I haven't streamed for that long today, but I'm struggling. I'm struggling to keep going. Whew. I have a feeling that you're not going to be able to hear the bees from the surface. Yeah, I'm struggling to keep going. I really am. I think I might go and do something else for a bit, if that's okay, chat. I think I'm gonna go and try and wake myself up and get some house chores and stuff done. I was kind of hoping to do a little bit longer of a stream, but I have decided, you know what? I'm gonna leave it. just because we don't always have to have the longest session on Minecraft, right? And I mean, well, it's 2 hours, so, or coming up to 2 hours worth. So I'm just tired. I think that's more to the point. It's more to the point. I am quite tired. I don't know why though, because I slept well last night. So I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna head out, chat. Oh, actually, I think I do know why. I've been taking cetirizine hydrochloride for allergies, and it's quite. I think it's making me drowsy. Okay, chat. I'm gonna head out. I shall see you soon. Basically, this is all we've done today. We've kind of like knocked in this tunnel. So this is all what I've mined out. I've mined this entire thing out here today, which actually isn't too bad. And it looks like it's naturally generated. Some of it is naturally generated. Like some of it I've left as it was. There's the bee. The bee farm itself is going to be here, right? Like I'm gonna get rid of all of this dirt, and I'm gonna put in a big farm there. It's gonna be quite big. It's gonna be extensive, probably. You know, as big as my my original concept for my sugarcane farm that I never finished was. Oh, I definitely need to like fix bits of this here, like that sort of a thing is annoying. That looks like I've mined it out myself. Still doesn't quite look right. You know, you could end up like for hours being in like this sort of an area and not get it looking. Oh, Jesus. 100%. Like you could be doing this for hours. And I probably will spend quite a lot of time like getting it looking really good at some point, but today is unfortunately not the day. I'm sorry. I am generally tired. I need to go and do something else.